Welcome to Masterclass, the client gap, why premium clients pass you by and how to fix it now. So where are you joining from? I see people from US and UK. Perfect. So if this is the first time we meet each other, my name is Jenna, founder of Image Business Accelerator, IBA, and STYiLES. Over past 8 years, I've written a best-selling book. You see here, STYiLES, the definite guide to building an LA image consulting business. And I help thousands of image consultants scale with a premium image consulting client. So if you're wondering, am I in the right place? Stick around. If you are image consultant, this is image consulting business. So style coach, style consultant, image consultant, stick around. If you want to learn how to get high value client and predictable revenue, we're going to cover that. And if you want to build a lean business model without big team, I used to have a 15 people team, and then I'm running solo. I feel great about this. And you want to scale by working less and earning more consistently. You don't want to work like 16 hours a day, 1 month, and then 1 month peaceful, you burn out fast. So if you want to get the simple system and expert support designed for premium image businesses, stick around. So today we have this objective. I want you to get the 3 things from today's math class. 1, the 3 client gaps. So you know that what 3 client gaps you have and then how to fix them now. So you can get onto the path to attract premium clients. The first one is the offer gap. So ask yourself, how many offers do you have now? I used to have a 9 offers. Seriously, I don't know what was actually thinking. So I see 1 here. Perfect. You are on the right track because we usually have what's happening with image consulting business. You have a wardrobe analysis, color analysis, personal shopping, personal styling. We have all these little pieces that we have people to choose from. However, we're thinking that, hey, more offers, more client. Hey, that's why I used to have like 9 different services. But it's not about more client. It's actually better clients, which is high value client. So if you really need to thinking about it, is the image business a luxury business. It's really something that high value, you really change your life. And as you know, the luxury is a whole experience. We know that the transformation, it requires a head-to-toe transformation. Once you look great and then you feel great about yourself, and then it actually give you the more opportunity, achieve more success. So the only way to really bring out that the total transformation is a holistic approach, which is that really bring into total transformation. So you are actually thinking that, hey, so how am I going to bring that? So we are thinking that offer is a service. Well, as I said, I was thinking more offer, more service. That's why I had like 9 different services. But actually offer is access. Your offer is access to you. So you work less, but your clients get better result. It's a literally win-win for all. So this is the 5 steps to simplify your offer. So first is a promise. It's really easy to understand. You always start from the outcome so that your clients get the clear picture. Oh, this is what I get working with you. Great, I want this. So once you showing them the promise, obviously there's a timeline, so easy to start. We all have this commitment issue. I do. Like what? I need to commit for like 3 or 4 months. That's too much for me. I don't even know that I can commit for 3 hours, right? So you are thinking, so you want to make that timeline that easy to start. So start small. So that they're thinking like you have the sampler if you go to restaurant. Before you get the full entree, you can actually sampling so that you know that what you like the most, so you get the full entree. Same thing for your image consulting offer too. Start something small, easy, take in with the least commitment, so they can see that they can actually meeting the promise, so they can invest in full offer. The next is the steps. Got to be easy to follow. So there's the promised land, and then here's the timeline, how long it's gonna take. But then if they don't know how to get there, you really make them too hesitant to, oh, I'm not sure that I'm actually going to get the promised land. So you want to show in the clear step. Just like if you want to meet the Wizard of Oz, you just follow the yellow brick road. So you are actually going to show them, follow this yellow brick road to get the promised land. So it's so easy to follow. Then obviously there's the pricing. So this is something that needs to be aligned with your promise, your value. So that because it was easy to invest, meaning that it's really matching that promise that you're telling your clients that this is a transformation, you'll get it. This is timeline following this step, and then this is the investment. Easy doesn't mean that it's low. You got to be showing that the pricing is really reflecting that value you're bringing in. Then the reason, it got to be easy to take. So promise, the timeline, steps in the pricing, it's a very emotional attached. Oh, I want to get there. I want to be like that. But if you could give the reason, that's a logical step. There's a scarcity, there's urgency, there's only few spots available, or the doors are closed soon. And then we actually closing door tomorrow, or even you raising your price after this intake. So give them the reason why logically you better take that offer now, because it will go away. So when you have a one offer, then you have this streamlined process. You don't have to, like me, I have a 9 different process. I really don't know like what I was thinking. Really, we have like 50 people team working day and night, just working on this different process. And then so once you have a one offer, you streamline the one process. So you work less, but then your clients get the whole transformation. It's a win-win. It's a happy client, and also it's a happy life for you. So remember, these are the 5 steps to simplify your offer. Promise, it's easy to understand. Oh, this is what I get. Great. Timeline, easy to start. Oh, I don't have to come in for a whole year. That's great. This is very easy to start. Steps, show them the yellow brick road. This is the steps they're gonna follow. And the pricing is literally reflecting the value bringing it in. Easy doesn't mean low. Remember that. Your pricing really reflecting your value, the transformation, your promise, and the reason why they have to take the action now. The urgency, the scarcity, show them the real outcome. What happened is actually going to be what happened to them if they miss this opportunity working with you. So once you have this one offer, you got to positioning your premium, the expert as you are. So ask yourself, how many clients do you actually need for your monthly revenue goal? So so we often think that we need like unlimited client. I literally had a consultant told me that I need a more client. I need a more client. But then when I asked her that how much she actually need for her monthly revenue, she had no number. So there's always this the urge of chasing more clients because we don't have a clear picture how actually many clients you need to meet the revenue goal. It's really important. Keep your revenue goal. It will actually show you how many clients you need. So it's a quality. It's all about quality. It's a quantity versus a quality. So we talked about this from the very beginning. You need a better client, high value client, not more client. So it's a value versus an insight. So it's a value is literally just tell your client what to do, but insight is where to look. When you have a value-based content, it sounds like a do yourself. That's all they need to do. They don't need you because they just need to follow the do yourself guide. So this is the example. Avoid the safe uniform trap. Here's what to wear instead. Item 1, 2, 3. These items will make you look different because they are ABC. So you literally tell your client, you don't need me, follow these steps yourself. But what happened with insight-based content is to tell people where to look. Your image consulting offer. So for instance, this is what I had 2 weeks ago. You just look like everyone else and you don't even notice. The other day, I was in the bus. The one man was already standing near the door. The few steps later, another man boarded. The moment he stepped in, he saw him. A man dressed exactly like him. Blue shirt, navy trousers, brown belt and shoes, and a black backpack. They looked like twins. Not colleagues, not friends, just two strangers in the same safe uniform. The second man's eye flicked up and down. The first man noticed, and then silence. Both men were pretending not to see what was obvious. It was awkward and uncomfortable, and that's what happened when the style is generic. So I gave the insight what it's like to be safe. When you follow the same safe rules everyone else does, high value men don't leave their image to chance. They don't blend in. They created a signature look, one that communicates presence, authority, and individuality. Your style can never be accidental. It must be intentional, strategic, and unmissable yours. Don't let this happen to you. Book your image clarity session today. StyleConsult.com clarity. So there's just TA and ask me anything in a comment. And this is a picture, literally. I took this picture while I was sitting in the bus. It was just hilarious. And then this man just looking at their phone, pretending nothing happened. And then it's like 28,000 impression, and then the engagement really high, over 100, and then it's just still counting. So this is what happened. You share inside based content. So what you want to do is that you want to share your ideas because people invest in the ideas before they invest in the offer. Talk to your ideal client directly. What do you believe in? I believe in that individuality, the signature style. That's what actually makes you to stand out. What do you see that others don't? The safe uniform, it's everywhere. What do you not believe in? I don't believe in being safe. It has to be you. You are the one that intentionally you need to dress up like really reflecting who you are. And case study, you only need one good case study. I talked to many experienced in the business for years for image consulting, but they don't have many good case study. You only need one. Target the frustration and desire. Like you don't want to look like anybody else. You want to look like you, really reflecting who you are, where you're heading. So that's just like the post that I just shared with you. That's what happened. And document. The best content comes from the past. Answer the question. Just like the post I just showed to you, I took a picture while I was sitting in the bus and I shared what happened that day. So you don't have to create it, you collect the work that you do, what happened your life every day. That's something that you can share with your clientele and tell them this is what happened and this is how you can actually help them. The once you have this positioning, you want to position yourself that you branding. So branding is who you are. That's how your client feel exclusive and then bring the loyalty to you, become your fan. So there's the 7-11-4 rule. This is science backed actual studies. So 7 hours of content, 11 touch point, and the 4 platform. So you really need to thinking about yourself. Do you have 7, 11, 4, 7 hours of content, 11 touch point, meaning that in-person event, or the podcast, or your website, your social media, your blog, email, newsletter, the YouTube. So there's a different touch point that you cross it 11 times with you. Obviously, not many people meeting it person, but there's a content out there represent you, what you believe, what kind of work that you do, and then how you help your client to make the transformation. And the 4 platform, it's going to be website or book, podcast, YouTube, social media. So it's not just one place, so that you really, once you meet this one, 7, 11, 4, people already feel like they know you. For instance, Taylor Swift. I mean, we heard more than 7 hours her song, her story. We crossed paths more than 11 times about Taylor Swift. And then the 4 different platforms, more than 4 different platforms. So that we feel like we know Taylor Swift, we really like her song. We love her story. And then we really like to, and then that's how you feel like be part of her group. And then you become the fan. You bring the loyalty. We listen her song. We follow her story. And then that's what happened when people get to know you through this 11, 7, 11, 4. So once you have this, you deliver the clarity. You are the proven expert. And then this literally build your trust. They know that you are the solution they're looking for. You are the expert that they should follow. So this has become the formal relationship even before you guys actually meeting each other, before you guys are working together, because they already went through 7, 11, 4. You are the proven premium brand that they should be part of it, and they already built a loyalty even before working with you. So how you gonna do this 11, 7, 11, 4? You are going to do these 5 daily actions that I also do every day. Start with a one long form content email. You already know that how you actually going to share your experience, share your expertise, share your ideas, share your case study, share your documents, what you actually do, your work. So you don't actually have to create it, documenting and share with the form of email, the long form content. Then you are going to chop it up and then share with the social media. So you repurpose what you already have, long form to short form. It's always easier to subtract than add. Then check in with your client. But it's not just a blank check-in. You never do that. Our clients' time is valuable and your time is valuable as well. So don't just shoot out an email saying how you doing. No, you always share with something valuable, something that when clients open up your email, that make them really think that reminding that you are there to help them. So this is what I do. I send an email. Okay, how are you? So this is what I saw the other day. It's gonna be perfect for your transition for the wardrobe. You already have it. Then he emails me and said, "Oh, thank you so much. This is actually I was thinking about it." So they know that you're always thinking about you and remember what you need. And then so they can always reach out when they need help. So you never waste touch point to interact with the client. Always added a value. Then follow with the prospecting quite obviously. And then they reach out to you because they need your help. And then when they respond back, then you sometimes you don't hear from them. The thing is, the life happens. We all have a life. We busy. We busy with the business. We busy with life. So all they need is just a reminder. So is it easy to think that, oh, they just ghost me? No, it is not. They just a little reminder. Let them know that you are thinking about them, their needs. So you're always thinking about to help them to the transformation they need. So simply just reach out, adding the value so that they remember that, hey, how are you? The last time we talked, you mentioned this, and then I thought this is going to be really helpful for you. So add a value to them. Then reach out to 5 new connections via social media. Only 5. That's how you actually expand your network. So you don't have to do whole value thing for the new connection. Send out the invite. Let's connect. So that they each connect. Once you connect, then you can actually build that relationship. This is literally that I do every day. So you guys is receiving my email every day. You see my social media posts every day. And I check it with my client. I follow with my prospect inquiries. And I reach out to new client every day through my social media. So this one, once you get into this, it literally, you bring the rep. And then this still works. So once you do this consistently, the key is consistent with intention. You know that why you're doing this. This is how you're actually going to build up your 7-Eleven 4 with the right message, which is positioning yourself as an expert with a clear offer at the end. This is what they're actually going to take the natural next step at working with you. So one holistic offer, authority positioning, and premium branding. So that's how you actually have everything aligned with the right offer, positioning, and branding. You only need a handful high-value clients, stay for years. That brings you that predictable recurring revenue because they are going to bring in the predictable income to you. And that's steady and sustainable growth. You can actually take more people, depends on your monthly recurring revenue. And if you have more people to work with you, put them on the wait list. So when you decide to take more people, you just simply go back to your wait list and take people in instead of chasing clients. This gives you complete control of your business and life. So today, when we start this masterclass, we have 3 things. I want you to get the 3 things from today's masterclass. The first, 3 client gap, the offer gap, the positioning gap, and the branding gap. And how you fix them now. We talked about the single holistic offer. And you're going to share your story, the authentic, the topic that only you can share. And you are going to really down to 7-Eleven 4, building your premium branding. That is actually a path to attract a premium client consistently. This is exactly what we do inside Image Business Accelerator IBA, Luxury Blueprint. So this is what we actually do inside the step-by-step, the clear way to get to your premium image consulting business. On-demand one-on-one access, you work with me. I'll be your partner to step-by-step, make sure that you get to the promised land that you want to be. And done for you, as said, you never create anything from scratch. I share with you what I use for my image consulting business. But there's always excuses that keep us stuck. Time, money, and mindset. So time, you're all busy, all busy. But so this one is like no extra time required because you learn as you do work. You're going to implement this the practical strategy now so that your business actually improve as you work on it. This is literally built for busy image expert like you, like me. I value your time. I'm so thankful and grateful that you've been here in this masterclass. That's why I bring the value to you. But this is literally require no extra time. Money, obviously, this is investment. But this is the on-demand support, no risk to you. You have me side all the time. I'll be your partner. I'll be your channel partner. I will be make sure that you are actually taking the right step. So there's the least mistake that we make maximize the value, your revenue, and then your business that really scale up to premium image consulting business. Then there's the flexible payment plan. Let Image Business Accelerator pay for itself. You only need one client to pay for all, literally. And then you'll be like, oh, I'm not sure that I'm ready for this. But you made it this far. And then you know that you meant for more. So that you got to silence the voice of shame. You're more than deserve. You deserve more than what you already have. So back yourself and take action. And you have me all the way. So here's what you will be putting the action. Create one holistic offer. Build your authority brand and get high value client consistently. So the IBA does all this and more. So apply for the IBA today. So we'll get on the call because I take this one really seriously because I will be working on your image consulting business side by side with you. So that I want to make sure this is actually right for you. This is not for everyone. This is a serious image consultant who is actually ready to step up to the next level. And I want to make sure that this is the right fit for you. And then if it's not right fit, trust me, you will at least know that what the next step you need to take to elevate your image consulting business. So that let's get on the call. I love to hear that how I could help you and then see that what is the actually right system for you to step up to the next level. Thanks for joining this masterclass today, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you, and then have a great day.